Hey y'all, it's Charli. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about how to maintain your mental health in nursing school. If you saw my video that I posted 2 videos ago, you saw pretty much me having a mental breakdown. There's no other way to put it. So I was inspired by that video to make a video on tips to maintain your mental health in nursing school. I think it's a very important video, especially for this channel where I've been really honest about my mental health struggles. That last video, before the last video that I uploaded, was after a month break from YouTube, and then I uploaded that video and I thought I was ready, and then I think I just took an extra month, but luckily I have amazing subscribers who told me that it was okay to take a break, and I appreciate y'all so much. If you want to be a part of this family, make sure you subscribe. If you're new here, hi, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video and to prioritize your mental health, because even this is a step. So I have 10 tips to give you guys, and they aren't in any particular order, but they all are super duper important. The first thing that I have is do not compare yourself to anyone else. I struggled with this a lot. Don't compare yourself to anyone on your timeline. Don't compare to anyone in your class, like any of your cohorts. Just don't compare your grades. Like, it's not important. Everyone runs their race, and I'm saying that, and I know I'm a hypocrite because I do this. Comparing yourself to someone else is just gonna diminish your accomplishments, and you're gonna feel like, I can't do anything right because I can't do this and I can't do that. I made a B and she made an A. What you don't see is that somebody made a D and they're wishing that they made that B. So I think it's really important to not compare yourself to anyone else, and I think that's really gonna save you mentally. The next tip is to be organized. I can't tell you how much this would have helped me. Like, if you have everything written out, how you're supposed to do it, when you need to do it, when you need to have it done, a study routine, like, being organized just makes, like, it feels like a weight off your shoulders when you can see everything you need to have done and you check everything off. It's gonna help you so much. I can't even explain. I can't even explain you guys how much being organized would have saved me. Missing deadlines, missing homework assignments, that's a whole letter grades difference if you miss an assignment. Being organized is not only going to help you be a better student, but it's going to help you mentally, because you're going to know what you need to get done. When you get it done, you're going to feel a lot more accomplished when you see it getting checked off of a checklist or a to-do list. I have so many tips on being organized that I will share in a later video, but let's get to the rest of the tips. The next tip is to get some sleep. Sleeping is important, especially if you're working and you're in school and you have like extracurriculars and all this other stuff. Like, you need sleep. I don't have to tell you guys. Y'all know that you need sleep. Make sure that you make that a priority too. Pulling all-nighters isn't healthy. I do it all the time, but it's just not good for you. And the brain is going to thank you. You learn more when you have more energy. And you get energy through food and through sleep. So you have to prioritize sleeping. The next tip is to get a support system. Now, this can be hard. I haven't mentioned on this channel that I don't have the best support system. You guys are my support system. My Instagram, which I am going to make public again today, is my support system. Like, I get tips from them. I get motivation from them. And not only that, especially like if you're a parent or if you have a job, it's like your support system is literally everyone you come in contact with. If you need your friends in your class, friends outside of your class, you need people in your life that's going to motivate you and help you when you need it. Those are things that you can't go through nursing school without. I tried. I don't like asking people for help. It's not possible. You're going to need at least one other person sometime during this journey. You need to get a support system, whether that's friends or family, whether it's me, hit me up on Instagram. You need someone to help you when you need it. The next tip is to live a healthier lifestyle, whether it's oversleeping, whether it's undersleeping, drinking, smoking, partying. I'm not saying you have to cut all that out. Some of those things I mentioned you probably should cut out, but just like working out, like making healthy decisions is gonna help your mental health. Everything in your body, this is a whole system. Everything's connected to everything. You stop drinking and smoking and partying, one, you're gonna have more time to study. Two, like, your brain is not gonna be impacted by like the stimulants and the depressants and everything going on that goes along with those type of things. I'm not judging anyone if you smoke or drink. Like, do you? I'm just saying, like, even drinking more water, that's going to help you with your mental health. That's going to help you be a better student. Like, everything's connected. For example, if you watch my older videos, you can tell me that I've gained a lot of weight. That's because I wasn't living a healthy lifestyle. I was getting sad and I was getting depressed, and that was causing me to eat more and gain more weight. Prioritizing getting more sleep, drinking more water, working out, even if it's going on walks, that has helped me just since I've started making these changes so much, because when I feel like I'm gaining weight, that's just more added stuff. I can't concentrate in school because I'm thinking of how much I weigh, if I'm going to pass my Air Force PT test, how do people, like, how people are looking at me. Like, it messes with my anxiety thinking about my weight. So me prioritizing my weight and eating healthy foods, drinking more water, getting more sleep, it's helping me be a better nursing school student, because I don't have to worry about all these outside factors. And working out honestly makes me feel better. Do I like doing it while I'm doing it? No, I'm just not that person. But it does make me feel better in the inside. It literally feels like a weight off my shoulders, and it literally is. Because your girl's getting back into shape. Give me some time. The next tip, another thing I struggle with, not only do I have the run-of-the-mill anxiety, I have social anxiety. So the next tip is to socialize more. This is super duper hard for me. Like I said, I'm an introvert. I have social anxiety. I've always been the new girl. So that just made my social anxiety even, like, made it even worse. But I'm telling you, once you socialize with people from in your nursing program and outside of your nursing program, it's going to help your mental health when you can just not worry about nursing school, when you can just have fun. When you're able to socialize, just go out once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month. I personally only go out once a month, and honestly that's a lot for me. I don't like not being in my room. But like I said, this is about your mental health. You can't stay in your mind. When you're by yourself in a room, your mind is just going to be thinking about mistakes that you've made in the past. You'll be thinking about negative experiences. I try not to get too churchy on this channel, but an idle mind is the devil's playground. So when you're just stuck in your room, whether you're studying or not, which is good to be studying, but when you're only doing that and then you're just sitting in your room, your mind is just like, it's just too much. You just have too much going on. You need to go out. You need to not think about it. You need to go out with your non-nursing school friends too. I just think socializing and getting out of your study space, if you study in your room, or just not thinking about nursing school, is really healthy sometimes. The next tip is do not overwork yourself, and that is another problem that I struggle with. I was working about 3 jobs last semester. I had 2 jobs at 2 different hospitals. I had the military, which wasn't really that big of a deal, and I also was trying to do YouTube and class and study and make time to work out and socialize and all this stuff. Don't overwork yourself outside of nursing school and in, because when you have all of that stuff going on, you're not going to prioritize nursing school and you're not going to prioritize your health. The next thing is to pray or meditate. Whichever one's for you. If you're not religious, just meditate, just journal, anything like that. Anything that you can just, these are my worries, these are my anxieties, this is everything that I'm worried about. I give it to whatever you're giving it to. Cast your anxieties on whomever you need to cast them on if you're not religious. And just center yourself, ground yourself, find something that you believe in, and just, it's really hard to say what I feel like you should do if you're not a religious person. I am a Christian. I will cast all my anxieties on the Lord. However you feel like, however you interpret this, just, I feel so much better when I pray. I just feel like when my mind is racing, when I'm too jumbled, when I don't know what to do, when I don't know how I'm gonna get to the next step, when I'm just overwhelmed, like, pray about it, go to sleep, wake up, and I feel like a totally new person. I have the peace that I prayed for, the understanding that I prayed for, and I have a newfound motivation. So even if you don't pray, meditate, just clear your mind, and I think that's really gonna help. 2 more tips. The next one is to forgive yourself. You're not perfect. You're never going to be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes, and this is the step that I'm on currently right now. Like I said, if you saw that video 2 videos ago, you just need to forgive yourself. That's going to help you get through nursing school so much. I made a C on the test. I made a D on the test. I made an F. I made a B. Whatever the grade is that you didn't want, forgive yourself. Because if you don't, it's just going to weigh down on you. Because if I know that I have 5 tests in the semester and I'm on my 4th test and I'm trying to study, I have to make an A on this 4th test because I made a D on my 2nd one. That's not going to help you worry about test number 4. You need to worry about where you are, forgive yourself for test number 2, and move on. Yes, I learned from that. That's going to encourage me to do better, but I'm not going to stress about it. Forgive yourself. It's okay. It's okay. And the last step that I have is to seek professional help. You can watch all the YouTube videos. I can DM you 100 times in a row. I can say that I'm going to pray for you and I'm going to do all that, but you have to know when you need to. My voice is shaking. I'm emotional. Ignore that. You have to know when you need to speak to someone. If you feel like you need to speak to someone, you should. I have resources I'm going to leave in the description box. If you feel like you need to seek professional help, do it. Even if you have the smallest little thought that you need to seek professional help. And I just don't mean that like if you're suicidal or if you're homicidal or anything like that. If you just feel depressed, if you feel anxious, like medication's okay. You might not need medication. You might just need someone to talk to. You might just need a therapist or a pastor or anyone. You just need to seek professional help. I think that everyone should have a therapist, honestly. And whether that leads to you getting on medication or not, like any stigmas behind it, you need to figure out what's best for you. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Your mental health is so important. And like I said, you can be the hardest working person in nursing school or the smartest person. You can have this 4.0 GPA and all of that, but if your mental health isn't right, it's not going to be enough or it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter if you're not alive tomorrow. That's just point blank period. But this is the end of the video. It feels good to be sitting down recording again. If you guys have any requests for any videos that I should make, just leave them down in the comment section. I pray that anyone who just happened to come across this video searching for mental health tips, I hope that I was at least a little bit of help. Also, y'all talk to somebody, call the hotlines, call a friend. If you don't feel like you have a friend, just go up to a random church. Like there's so many things. Like there's no reason for anyone in America or anyone not to be able to get the mental help that they need. It is so important, and I can't stress it enough. There's no words that I can say that makes you guys understand how important this is to me, that you guys know that you're not alone. The last couple of months I've felt probably the most down that I've ever felt in my whole entire life, and I've looked for these resources and I found some amazing ones, and I found the help that I needed to get through that hard time. And I just really hope that you guys I just hope that anyone watching this video realizes how loved they are and how nursing school isn't everything. I hope you guys realize that nothing is worth taking your life over. Nothing is worth even considering taking your life over. If you need someone to talk to, like I said, I'm going to open up my Instagram to the public again. I'm going to leave my email on the screen. This is my business email, so I have a lot of emails coming in, but I will get yours. I absolutely promise. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, check out some of the stuff in the description box. It's very important. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment something nice in the comment section. Let anyone who sees this video know that you love them. Let them know that they're not alone. And like I said, I'm gonna leave a lot of information in the description box, so be ready, because I absolutely want you guys to get help if you need it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a blessed day. Bye.